hello fellow warriors. My name is Tori. I'm the yoga instructor for Texas A&M Central Texas. And this week I was thinking that we would start working on more core building strength. So today let's focus on building some strength in those muscles that surround our spine back here in the back of our core. So we're going to start in our child's pose just to kind of get in a comfortable place, get our mind in the right place. So we're going to start from child's pose, hips over the heels, bring the heart down over the knees, and try to stretch the arms way out before you here. Okay, we're going to drop the forehead heavy between the two arms. And just breathe for a few moments. A great inhale expands in the body. And a great exhale releases tension away from the body. Just a few more great breaths here. Okay. So try to get our mind in the right place for core strength. All right. Now I want to begin to draw our awareness to the back of the body, from the back of the head, the back of the neck, between the shoulder blades, down the spine towards the hips to the tailbone. And then let's begin to rise up. So let's find our way in tabletop posture with hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Of course, we're going to soften the elbows a little bit here and try to draw a level spine, nice and even. So let's start with our inhale, drop the belly button down to the ground, look forward. Exhale, sweep the belly up to the sky and look back. Okay, let's keep going with our breath here. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale for cat pose. Okay, let's try 2 more cycles of breath. No hurry, no rush. Really become aware of that space between the shoulder blades and those muscles that run down the spine to the hips. Okay, let's level the spine nice and even. From our tabletop posture, let's go ahead and let's see if we can tuck the toes under, sweep the hips up and back, and then push the heart towards the back of the room. So we're trying for downward facing dog here. Now when you're here, you can leave the knees a little bit soft if you want to, or you could try to strengthen those knees and drop the heels. You can push the heart back towards the knees and look up towards the belly button. Okay, awesome. Now with our next breath, we're going to try and smoothly move into a seated posture. So let's walk the feet forward, soften the knees, and drop the hips to the ground. Extend the legs long in front of us. Start with a tall spine. So hips are rooted and strong. Spine rises up. Here we are. Okay, so let's put a bend in our right knee. So the right knee stands to the sky, right foot is flat. Step across our left leg. When the right foot is on our left, take the left hand to your right knee and swing the right hand around to meet the mat and stop. Just hold steady in this twist. Let your eyes look back beyond that shoulder into the space behind you. With our great twist, let's take one more breath. And then unwind. Let's go ahead and extend the right leg long. Put a bend in the left knee. Same as the last time, we're going to step over the opposite leg. Right hand takes the left knee. Left hand swings around to find a twist and hold. Okay, so I know that we're not looking at our right leg because it's out long before us, but still try to point that toe to the sky. Try to keep the spine tall. Try to roll that left shoulder back and look back beyond that shoulder to the space behind you. Awesome, great breath in the body, seated twist. And let's unwind and come back to neutral. When we get to neutral, let's go ahead and stand both knees to the sky and find a butterfly posture. So knees fall away from each other, soles of the feet stay hugged in. Our legs kind of look like a diamond shape here. Build up the spine tall and proud. Exhale, push the heart forward. Now, often when we're in this butterfly posture, gymnasts, dancers, and some other people that have seen this posture before will do everything they can to yank those feet in close and sink the heart down to the legs, but then we're rounding our spine. So, to challenge you, let the legs be where they are, where it feels comfortable. Keep the spine tall, and then push the heart towards the front of the room. It doesn't matter how far you go, it doesn't matter how low you get the heart, as long as you're in a place where you find a stretch from the back of the thigh, rounding the hips up the back. You're good. Okay, you're protecting your spine and everything. Okay, let's build the spine up tall and proud. Stand those knees to the sky. Sweep the legs around behind us for tabletop, and let's make our way back to downward facing dog again, right where we came from. So tuck the toes under, push the hips up and back. Let's go ahead and look forward to the top of the mat. Take our time walking up. Now we've got our forward fold here, so we can hug the legs. We can sway a little bit if it's comfortable. Okay, we can drop the palms heavy to the ground. Inhale, climb to the top of your shin bone and just hold for a moment. Half lift. Great breath in the body. Strong spine all the way. All right, when you're ready, let's forward fold, hug the legs, sway a little bit. Okay, when you come back to neutral, shake the head yes, shake the head no. All right, let's try to climb all the way to mountain with a straight spine and soft knees to lead the way. When we get nice and tall again, let's go ahead and roll the shoulders back, loosey-goosey, gentle thoughts and mindset here. Relaxing, okay? From our mountain, I'm just gonna rotate for the camera. Let's sweep the palms wide and tall. When we get overhead, let's bring the palms to the midline of the body, release the fingers, and then turn the heel to palm to the sky. Awesome. Let's go ahead and lean a little bit to one side. Take a big breath. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, lean to the opposite side. Big breath. Let's do this one more time on each side. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, lean on over. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, lean to the opposite side. Awesome. All right, let's come back up into our neutral place and let's try a back bend here. So let's release the fingers away from each other. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the heart to the sky. Lean a little bit back. All right, come back into your neutral place. Let's exhale, dive all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, climb up for a half lift. Exhale, fold. Okay, let's take our left leg way back to the end of the mat, and we're gonna try our runner's lunge here. So we're gonna be active in this lunge, okay? Back toe is tucked under, heel is lifted, long leg behind us, knee safe over the ankle before us, okay? To make this an active runner's lunge, I want you to lift up to the finger pads, lift the heart away from the knee and look straight forward. Hold strong for a moment. Strong spine. Okay, let's drop the left palm flat, opposite from our right foot before us. And then let's sweep the right palm tall overhead for a great twist. Reach to the sky. Great breath in the body. Hold strong, you've got it. And exhale, release. Both palms come down to the mat. Let's go ahead and walk the hands around to the long side of our mat so that both sets of toes, the hips and the shoulders are facing the long side of the mat. Drop the top of the head heavy, soften the knees to sit down a little bit if you need to. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Let's hang out here in wide stance, forward fold for a moment. Let's see if we can cross the arms underneath the upper body and sway a little bit side to side. Wide stance, forward fold. And with our arms crossed, we are in ragdoll posture. All right. When you're ready, settle to neutral, drop the palms for support. Walk around towards the back of the mat. So now we're coming towards our left foot. Both toes are facing the same side of the room. Hips and shoulders are square on that short edge of the mat that was behind us before. We've got a long, strong leg behind us, knees safe over the ankle before us. Let's lift up to the finger pads, lift the heart a little, and look towards the space before you. Strong breath, strong body, active runner's lunge. Okay, and like last time, let's make this into a twist. Drop the right hand flat, sweep the left palm overhead, hold that twist for a moment. Reach to the sky. Great breath in the body. You can do this. All right, let's slow lower back down to neutral. Let's walk around towards our wide stance, forward fold. Soften the knees if you need to. Okay, let's walk both hands towards the front foot, but stay on this side of the mat. Maybe we can hold on to the side of our ankle. Tuck the chin to the chest and look right towards that right knee. Okay. With our next exhale, let's walk across the mat to our left ankle. Anchor on, hold still, chin to the chest and look to that left kneecap. All right, let's do this one more time on each side. Sway over to the right side, anchor on and hold. All right, sway on over to your left side, anchor, hold. Awesome. Let's come back to neutral. Nice and even. We're going to walk around to the top of the mat. Take your time. Slow and easy. No hurry. Both sets of toes are now going to face the front of the room, the original front of the room. We're going to take the back foot one step forward and plant so that both heels are flat. And let's climb up nice and tall into our warrior one or our high lunge. Okay. Once we're there and we're comfortable, sweep the hands tall overhead, relax the shoulders, and just hold for a moment. Okay, we're thinking about our core strength here. So let's lengthen the front knee long and strong. We're going for pyramid pose here. So I want you to feel as if that right heel in front of us is pushing towards the front of the mat, and as if the back heel is pushing towards the back of the mat. As we exhale, push the hips back, the heart forward, bring the hands down to rest on top of the thigh, and keep pushing the heart towards the front of the room. Strong legs driving away from each other. You've got this. And let's fold a little further if we can towards the shin bone, still pushing the heart forward, not rounding down. Okay, strong legs. From this pyramid, let's rise up, climbing slow and steady. Soften both knees a little bit. All right, let's turn all the way around to face the back of the mat. So same as if we were low, doing that wide stance forward fold. Toes, hips, and shoulders, moving. Slow and easy, one at a time. If you need to shorten your stance or lengthen it again because one side may feel a little different than the other, that's okay. But we'll leave the knees a little bit soft. The legs are strong, but we're not locking out our knees. Okay, we can feel a difference here. Sweep the palms tall overhead. Hold steady. I know it's not the same as our warrior one, but hold steady. Keep breathing. Thinking of that strength across our core. Moving for pyramid as we exhale. We're driving one foot forward, one foot back. Push both hips to the back of the room. Hands come down to meet the thigh. Heart is pushing forward. Strong spine, strong legs. Okay, if you're ready to move further in your pyramid, you are more than welcome to lower a little bit at a time. Okay, resist the urge to round down and dump down into the shoulders, okay? Keep yourself strong, you've got it. Strong legs, strong core. And we're gonna start to climb back up on the inhale. All right, get a little loosey-goosey at the top. Let's make our way back around. One foot, both hips, both heart, the whole heart, moving all at the same time, okay? When we get back to the top of our mat, let's reach the palms tall overhead. Exhale, forward fold, but this time soften the knees, bring the hands down to the mat. Let's kick the left foot back so it's just the toes planted, and then the right foot back. Lower the hips down to line up with the shoulders and the heels. Woo, for our high plank. Hold for a moment, okay? Keep the breath moving as you are finding out how strong you are here. Big breath. All right, when you're ready, gently release towards the ground. Awesome. When we get to the ground, we tuck the elbows in close, tops of the feet are flat.
We're going to peel the heart up a little bit for baby cobra. Take a breath. One more. And exhale to release. Okay, we're going to make this a little harder for ourselves. Send the hands back to where the hips are resting. Okay, they could be palm down or palm up. It's up to you. No hurries, no worries. Okay, let's zip the legs together this time. Point the toes to the back of the room. Inhale, peel up just the heart and shoulders. Just like our cobra, but now without the extra support of our hands. We're technically in a locust pose. Okay, so we're going to lower the heart. This time, let's try the legs. So the heart and arms stay where they are. Just start to point the toes up towards the room behind us. Try to lift the knees maybe. Hang in there. Keep on breathing. Locust B. When you're ready, release the legs. Now let's try the legs and the heart and maybe even the hands this time. So when you're ready, inhale, peel up off of the mat. As much as you can, feel the hips root down to the earth beneath us. And everything else rises. Great breath in the body. From full locust posture, let's release to the ground. Let's walk the hands beneath the shoulders and then push the elbows beneath the shoulders so that we can peel the heart up, but this time with full support. Okay, so the elbows are right beneath our shoulders. We line it up, make sure we can curl our fingers around the back of our tricep there. And then we're just gonna push the chin to the sky. Use the strength of your arms to lift up a little bit, but leave the hips heavy. Leave the feet pressed strong into the mat behind us. That'll kind of lengthen the body a little bit here. Awesome. Great breath, lifting the heart, lifting the chin to the sky. And finally, let's lower down to the mat, hands beneath the shoulders. Rise up into our tabletop. Okay, remember, hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips, elbows a little bit soft, cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, cow pose. Exhale, sweep the belly up, cat pose. Keep on going with the breath. I know it feels way different this time, so we put in some work. Okay, 2 more breaths. No hurry. All right, come into our neutral spine. Let's go ahead and, however you like to do so comfortably, bring the legs out before you. And let's rest back on the mat, lengthening our spine so that the hips, the low back, the shoulder blades, and the neck get to create their own space here. So we've got a long space across the spine. We've got knees standing to the sky. And we're going to practice our happy baby pose. So let's scoop the knees up over our chest and then point each of our knees to one of our shoulders so that we've got a little bit of a wider stance in the legs here. So once we've widened our stance, we can set the hands beneath the knees. And this is still happy baby if you want to stay here. Or if you want to get a deeper stretch in this posture for happy baby, elbows will anchor inside of the knees. And then we'll try to set our feet into our hands, okay? So it's still happy baby even if you stay at the knee. If you want to extend the legs up into the air, still happy baby. If you don't want to, that's okay too. Okay, but we're going to try to resist the urge to peel the shoulders up off of the ground to reach, okay? So keep those shoulders heavy. It's like we're pushing our feet to the sky, but we're also tugging back down to the earth with the arms. Okay, you can rock and roll, or you could stay perfectly still. Either way, in our happy baby posture, we're going to take 3 more breaths. Okay, and when we're ready, let's go ahead and release those feet to the earth, knees to the sky, arms way out wide in a T shape if you have the space, or maybe goalpost arms if that works better for you. Okay, let's let both knees roll over to our left side. Now let the knees and hips twist, but try to keep the heart space wide open and centered on the ceiling above. If you like, you can even turn the face to the opposite side of the room, away from the knees. And just breathe for a moment. Okay, let's take 2 more breaths here. And when you're ready, we will switch directions. So the knees and the face will come back to neutral. And then the knees will fall off to our right side of the body. And the face can turn to our left side. Now knees, hips will twist. Heart will stay neutral. And then it's optional if you want to turn the face in the opposite direction. Wherever you're at, just breathe. Keep on breathing anyway. Alright, and we're going to try 4 more breaths here. 4 great and slow breaths. Thinking of how that spine feels now. We're probably feeling a lot in the low back space. We're going to trace the spine from the tailbone, between the hips, up the small of the back, towards the shoulder blades, to the back of the neck, and to the back of the head. Just become aware of what you notice in all of those spaces. We'll go ahead and stand the knees to the sky. We'll turn the face to the sky. And for final relaxation, if you would like, you can take 5 or 10 more minutes here just to lie out across the mat. You could keep the knees to the sky and set the feet far apart and drop the knees together. That'll be our broken bridge, really good for low back pain. You could do the opposite. You could go back to butterfly pose or kick the legs way out long. You can take up as much space or as little space on this mat as you would like. But I want to challenge you to take 5 more slow and steady breaths. Relax the eyes, relax the jaw, and breathe. Now, if you need more time here, you are more than welcome to stay on your mat, to breathe, to tune everything out, or to think about whatever you need to think about. However you do your final relaxation, you're more than welcome to take more time. But if you're ready, we can choose a favorite side and roll all the way over. We can climb up into a seated posture of any kind, whatever feels comfortable for you. Root the hips, build up the spine, release the shoulders, relax the face. And it's at this time at the end of our practice today that I'd like to thank you for choosing to share your time and your practice with me here. And again, it is the light within me that honors and bows to the light within you. Namaste.